If your friends were to describe you, what would they say?
If my friends were to describe me, they would say that I'm a very positive person. I'm almost too nice to a fault. That it's hard to be like mean to me, I guess, because I'm like too nice. And I don't know. I'm very caring, outgoing, make friends pretty easy, and I like to have fun a lot. I'm always kind of the life of the party. So yeah, they'd say I'm a positive person. So.
Who do you respect and why?
I respect my boss, David Ortiz. He was my Little League football coach when I was like, I don't know, 12, something like that. And so I've known him for a long time. And he's kind of, we always stayed in touch. And then about 5 years ago, he gave me this job opportunity that has opened doors for me and has been amazing. And just the type of person that he is, and the work ethic that he has, and the integrity that he has. If there's a certain situation, he wants to make sure that everything's fair and that he does the right thing. And I respect that, because a lot of people don't do that, especially in the business world. They try and fill their pockets or double dip or try and get the advantage, and he wants to make sure it's a level playing field. So I respect that about him.
With whom in your life would you like to create a deeper bond?
Ooh, this is gonna get deep. My mom. I've never really had a good relationship with my mom, because she's been married 3 times, and when she was a single mom, it was hard for her raising 4 kids, and she was kind of like a perfectionist, and everything, even if it wasn't perfect, as long as it appeared perfect to the outside world, then it was good, even if it wasn't. And so she'd put on this front that made her look good, but it wasn't really the best for us kids. And so I never opened up. I was raised LDS and didn't always follow those rules, and I was afraid to talk to my mom about those issues, or like whatever it may be, growing up as a kid. But I never really had that bond, because I was afraid that if I talked to her, I was going to get in trouble or I'd get yelled at. And so just this last year, I've actually been working on being more vulnerable, which a lot of people, like growing up, I thought that was a bad word. Like I thought that was like a no-no, but the more that I'm like opening up and being vulnerable about it, like it's such an amazing thing for communicating with people. Like you think of your best friends, like the reason why they're your best friend is because you can open up, you can share like whatever you want with them, and you're not afraid to be judged or anything like that. So I want that relationship with my mom, that I don't want to be judged. I just want her to love me for who I am, and the choices that I make, even if I don't go to church, like still love me, and she does. And so this last year has been really cool that we've been able to kind of strengthen our bond together.
If you could share any wisdom with the world, what would it be?
I'm a huge believer in the law of attraction, and which is basically your thoughts become your actions. It's all about your mindset, man. If you come into something with a negative attitude, or like you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't want to go to work, like today sucks, you're gonna have a bad day. Like, it's all about your mindset. If you wake up, you're like, I'm gonna kill it today. Today's gonna be awesome. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff done at work. Like, I'm gonna close this deal, whatever it is. Then, if you have that mindset and that positivity, then, it's gonna come to fruition. So the one piece of advice that I have is think about your thinking. Think about your thoughts. If you have a negative thought, try and think of 3 positive thoughts to replace it, and what you're grateful for, and try and see the positive side of things other than the negative.